Hey, welcome back to Matt again. My name is Rampage and this is Gaming News. Now in this video I'm going to go through several articles because there's been loads of news and I feel that I should cover the ones that I want to, or the news that I sort of deem worthy of actually presenting. So I've got over 20 articles, so I don't know how many videos this will actually take up, but anyway, the first article here, I'm not going to do 20 articles in this video, just want to make that clear, but I'll have like several videos that have a lot of articles in them. But anyway, this article is Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain will release September 15 on PC. So several days before this article came out, on March 4th, 2015, it was leaked that Metal Gear Solid 5 will have a September 1st release date for consoles, apparently, and the PC version will get a 2-week delay to September 15. This is updated news, right? Which I'm not really too sure how I feel about that, because developers that decide to delay a PC version sometimes don't really have any reason to. You know, it's just a 2-week delay for PC because it's PC version. You know, not a lot of developers actually optimize the game or use that delay time to fix a lot of issues, because you'll find that after the release date, there's still the day one patch or a patch within the next like week or so that optimizes something or fixes something, right? So, I don't know, I don't really like when games get delayed, especially when it's a specific platform delay. You know, when the game's already out like 2 weeks beforehand, it's like, oh, okay, delay the game. Why? It's still annoying that they don't give us an actual reason behind it. But anyway, at the end of the article, they state the original press release stated €60 for the Steam version with no US price listed. When on the website, it states US $60 and £69.99. Now, I don't know what the pounds to USD is like, but I thought that pounds was supposed to be worth a little bit more than US dollars. I could be wrong there, but that seems like a little bit too expensive, I think. I don't know. Let me know what you think. If you're in that region of the world, let me know what you think of that price tag. But anyway, the next article is Bethesda reveals Wolfenstein The Old Blood. Now, this article was also on March 4th. Bethesda has today unveiled Wolfenstein The Old Blood, a standalone prequel to 2014's well-received alternate history shooter, Wolfenstein The New Order. Now, I didn't really like The New Order. I thought it was kind of not that great. A lot of plot holes in that game, which kind of annoyed me. So, anyway, hopefully The Old Blood will actually fill up some of those holes, like what happened in between Blazkowicz being knocked out or whatever, and then going into the hospital, because there was a lot of time in between there, or why they were even like how they found that bloke anyway, like the old bloke. I don't know his name, I haven't played it in ages, but anyway, Wolfenstein The Old Blood will be available digitally on May 5th, 2015 on PC, PS4 and Xbox One for $20 USD or £14.99 pounds, or I don't know. It's the E with the curly bit. I think that's euro. So €14.99 and then 20 pounds. The E with the curly E with the lines in it. I think that's pounds. Forgive me if I'm wrong. I have no idea. I don't use those currencies, so excuse me for that. But the Australian edition is going to cost you 40 Australian dollars or 40, get this, USD on the Australian store. So that's helpful. They state here 40 AUD, when that's not actually the case, because Australians pay in USD. So, yeah. The retail version for PS4, Xbox One, and PC is 40 Australian dollars, whereas it's the same price but USD on Steam for us, which is, I don't really know. It doesn't make any sense for me. So I would probably just, if any of you guys are Australian, you'd probably benefit from finding a cheaper version online, like Green Man Gaming, for example, where it's like $20 USD and you can pay for that, and it's like 25, 26 Australian dollars. It's still cheaper than buying it on Steam, and it is a Steam game, so you can activate it on Steam as well. So yay! Just a little bit weird, I think. But anyway, the next article is Sexually Suggestive Dialogue Removed for DMC Devil May Cry Definitive Edition. So I'm going to read out both the lines and the differences. Mundus states, or in the game he says, "Soon I will own everything worth owning. I will control the world through debt. I have absolute power." Then Lilith, the chick, responds with, "The world is at last your bitch, as am I. Nothing left to grab it by the hair, bend it over, and that's where it cuts off. Now, the definitive edition will have Mundus's exact same line, but Lilith will respond with, "The world is at last your bitch." Now, I didn't really have a problem with the original dialogue anyway, so I don't really see why it would have been removed, because the game is, or in Australia at least, it is an MA15 plus game, but with that line of dialogue alone, I would have thought it would be something like an R-rated game, at least now, because if it's an MA15 plus game, then I can see the correlation between the two, but yeah. As a mature game, it kind of defeats, like for other regions like America, it kind of defeats the purpose of actually having it as a mature rating anyway, you know? So I don't really see why the developer went back on that. But anyway, the next article is Dead Rising 2 switches to Steamworks. This article is on was created on March 17th. Sorry, the previous article was March 9th. But yeah. Dead Rising 2 and the sort of expansion pack thing off the record will switch over to Steamworks, which formerly had Games for Windows Live. Now, what is interesting though, owners with either the Steam copy of the game or boxed retail copy will be able to upgrade. Now, the boxed retail version was Games for Windows Live only. So with that statement, it implies that you can use that Games for Windows Live code on Steam and activate it on Steam, which is actually interesting, for me anyway. But those who purchased through Games for Windows Live Marketplace will not be able to get any game on Steam. So basically, your game is mutt. I think Games for Windows Live will still work, it's just you can't like buy any of the DLC or anything like that. It'll just still use Games for Windows Live, because the Marketplace was removed like August, I think, last year. Or, yeah, August, I think it was. So, yeah, the game, at least the game will still function with Games for Windows Live if you bought it through the Marketplace. But I don't think you'll be able to download it again. I'm not too sure. Also, the DLC will not be transferred. If you bought the game on Steam or whatever, Steam or box version, and you bought DLC through the Marketplace, that DLC that you bought cannot be transferred. Now, the reason behind this is because apparently Microsoft Games for Windows Live Marketplace store will not carry over to Steam due to the lack of CD activation key. What the hell is that supposed to mean? You would think that you would get a code, or if you can prove that your account actually has those games or the DLC, you would think that you would be able to get a Steam key given to you directly by Capcom or Steam support or something like that, right? So, I don't know, I don't really like the fact that if you bought the game like that, you can't really get it on Steam. Anyway, let me know what you think about that. Do you think that that is acceptable? What do you think? I don't know. Anyway, my name is Rampage. Please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Remember to check out my gaming channel before you leave. See you guys next time. Peace out.